Have you ever been close with a woman or had a connection to somebody for years and out of nowhere you feel like y'all falling apart? Where's the chemistry? What happened? Are we falling out of love or something? I've been there, so I know how it feels. A lot of years wasted, right? But what if I told you that I could probably point out a few areas where y'all probably went wrong at? In this video, let me go over the 11 reasons why women get bored in relationships. If you like my content and you rock with your boy, make sure you show me some love and hit that subscribe button. One of the first reasons why women get bored in relationships is because of the lack of communication. In the beginning of most relationships, we tend to overlook a lot of red flags. Communication shouldn't be one of them. If you have concerns about things that you hear and don't like, say it. You need to get this out. Make sure that you address these things, because down the line, if you bring these up, there's a chance that this might get dismissed. It wasn't important before when they was doing these things, so why is it important now? This would be the topic running through this woman's head because you never had the courage to say it in the first place. Say what you feel. If you don't like the way that she's dressing, tell her that you don't appreciate the way that she's dressing when she's out with you. If you don't like what she's saying about a topic, tell her that them topics make you feel uncomfortable. Stop suppressing your thoughts and feelings towards a topic. If you don't like the way it is, then you need to speak up or forever hold your peace. Whatever the issue is, don't wait for an argument to bring that topic up. The second reason why women get bored in relationship is because of emotional neglect. For the average man, the first thing that comes to mind is to protect and provide for a woman. In that phrase, nowhere in there says anything about catering to emotions. Women are typically emotionally driven, so if they are feeling neglected or unsupported, there's a good chance that she'll feel like you're not there, you're not doing nothing, you're not doing enough. This could lead to dissatisfaction and boredom, unless you want her searching elsewhere. You need to trigger some type of emotional response that she enjoys and wants to relate to. Number 3, the lack of shared interest. If the two of you don't have a lot in common from the start, you are doomed to fail the relationship. It's only a matter of time before the two of you end up splitting. Y'all need to have a decent amount of shared interest, because when things hit the fan around year 2 or year 3, y'all gonna be on the brinks of breaking up and looking back on what do you guys actually have in common. How can y'all rekindle the flame? When y'all don't have common interests or activities that y'all do together, the relationship that y'all have can feel less engaging. What is it that y'all could bond on together from the beginning and end to keep y'all together? Find common interests or settle with a mediocre relationship down the line. The fourth reason why women lose interest in men is because of the lack of intimacy in the bedroom. When y'all go in that bedroom, do you got a basic routine? Do you always turn to the same tactic every time? If you answer yes to these things, more than likely she'll get bored with you. Women crave a little spice in their life. Maybe y'all should try something slightly different. Doing the same thing and hopping to the same routine in the bedroom is going to lead to her fantasizing about other things that she can be doing. Unless you want your woman fantasizing about other guys while y'all doing the do, you might want to make sure that you're doing more than enough. The fifth reason why women get bored in relationships is because y'all have differences in ambitions. Have you thought about your goals? What is it that you want for life? Does she agree and want similar things or want the exact same thing as you? What is it that the two of you actually care about? If you chose this person to be on the same journey in life with you, y'all need to be walking the same path. If not, y'all gonna feel that disconnect. One person might want to be traveling for the rest of their life, and the other person might be a homebody. This is not gonna work out. If you want life to be easy, you need to be with a person that has the same ideas and goals in life that you have as well. Being with a person that doesn't see things from the same perspective as you is going to make things 10 times more difficult. If not, it's going to be difficult for y'all to maintain that connection and continue having satisfaction. Number 6, the lack of emotional connection. If y'all consistently lack intimate moments in your relationship, this could lead to her feeling shallow and likely empty inside. When you have a strong emotional bond with a person, they feel understood, they feel connected to one another. Some things you don't have to say because they understand how you feel without talking. But this can only occur if y'all have a strong emotional bond and an intimate connection. If y'all lacking that emotional connection, oftentimes or not, the relationship will feel shallow and uninteresting. A woman needs to know that she can run to her man and certain things will be addressed. If you're not addressing her emotional needs, who else is going to do it? Another man? This is what typically happens when you consistently drop the ball. The 7th reason that I have on my list for why women get bored in relationship is because of their own personal issues. Sometimes you just can't do enough. Sometimes it's not your fault. Sometimes you can't help her. Sometimes boredom might stem from her own personal issues, or maybe dissatisfaction, or something that is completely unrelated to the man that she's with, but it's still impacting the two of you having a great relationship. Maybe something is going on at work, or somebody's whispering sweet negative things in her ear. Ask her about how she feels in order to get down to the root cause. One of the things that you have to do as a man is to make sure you're holding yourself up by not letting her negativity drag you down. You can help her out. Encourage her that she needs to talk to you because this is the part that she needs to be doing as a woman when she's stressed out. Number 8. Unresolved conflicts can make a woman feel bored in relationships. Are y'all consistently having fights and arguments? Are you the type to sweep it under a rug? Are you the type to say that you don't want to talk about it or walk out the house every time? Ongoing issues or unresolved conflicts can make things 10 times worse. It can also create a mental, emotional distance between the two of y'all. Y'all could be in the same room and same bed, but she's in a completely different world in her head. Have you ever heard that women check out relationships way before they actually leave it? This is how it happens. Instead of ignoring issues, try your best to address them while you have time. My 9th reason for why women feel bored in relationships is because they feel taken for granted. Let's spin this around real quick. As a man, have you ever went to work, had a stressful day, and the only thing you want to do is come home and get a hug the moment you walk through the door, but instead you get a woman nagging and yelling in your face, telling you about the things that you forgot to do while you're bringing money and putting food on the table? How does that make you feel? Probably taken for granted. When one partner feels unappreciated or taken for granted, it can lead to feelings of them feeling bored or disinterested in you. Are you addressing her feelings? It's not hard. Ask her how she been doing today. Ask her what's on her mind. What you want from me, baby? Anything. Those lines will work. And if you want to take it a step further, you can give her a token of appreciation. Some roses, some food, something simple. The 10th reason I have on my list for why women get bored in relationships is because of unfulfilled expectations. If you said that you're going to take her on a date, you need to take her on a date. If you said you're going to take out the trash, you get the trash taken out. The phrase that I live by is you have to see it through, my boy. And that's the same code you need to live by with women. If you say you're going to do something, then do it. How would you feel if you set a date with a woman and she didn't show up? You'd probably be angry because she didn't fulfill her expectations. And at that point, you might just have to cut her off. The last reason that I have on my list for why women get bored in relationships is because of the routine and predictability. The moment y'all come home, the first thing y'all do is sit down, watch TV. A relationship that becomes too predictable is extremely boring. What is it that y'all could do to bring the spark? What is it that you could do to make it more exciting? As a man that didn't have it all together in the past, I can tell you that most men aren't trying. Set you a date, man. Something random. Go somewhere that you never been before. Bring her this excitement so she won't be yearning for it from another person. Be unpredictable. Break that cycle. Sometimes go out this week, sometimes go out that week, maybe go out twice in a week, or once 3 weeks later. Whatever it is, don't make it some routine that she's going to always expect. So how many of you guys already do things to stop women from becoming bored individuals? Leave a like, comment, or subscribe. This your boy Labz, and I'm out.